Hello there. I think you can hear me. I better turn this. I gotta change the sound. That's the dramatic opening. What's up with the camera? We'll fix that now. Okay, let's get that back. Put the game volume back a bit. Right, something's up with the camera. Hang on. Hey OBS. What's the deal? Deactivate, activate. What the heck? Need my glasses. Configure video, configure, activate. Whew. Right, we're in business. Hello. Music might be a bit loud. We'll see. Right, game. Whew. Ropey start. Let's get that pointing at me. I'm over here, mate. Hello, Cam. I'm over here. Sort it out. Right. Hello. Proper professional start as ever. Okay. Can you hear me? Anyone that's here? Guess you can. Right, where we left off, planted some smoke leaf, killed a few thrumbos, which I think have been butchered, and some foxes come through. We slaughtered them as well. Everything that comes, the wind is still happening. Ambient volume. Yeah, it is kind of windy. That's actually the game that was doing that, you see. That's the natural game sounds. When you were watching that slideshow, I go back to the slides. You see, that's I was just playing the game noise in the background. I'm sneaky. Okay. So yeah, when you're zoomed out, it goes quiet. But when I'm zoomed in the base, you will hear the wind. Alright, what was going on? Getting loads of stuff. Was there anything in particular? Scorp's been injured, and this was fighting the foxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 foxes. I think 8 of them came across the map. So it's possible to me. Yeah, we do need fox hats. Or thrumbo hats. Use the thrumbo fur to make something better, isn't it? Yeah. I wasn't sure if I'd left a fox behind somewhere. Just having a quick scan of the place. Don't even see any blood splats. A lot of the action was around here, and then they ran away. There it is. There you look, see? I knew there was one out there. Double click dead foxes and zoom out. 7 corpses. One of them did escape. 7 corpses, and one of the corpses is not in the freezer. Right, so people are in bed. That's fine. That corpse ain't going anywhere. Righteous is researching something or other. How good are you at that? You're pretty good at that. I'm going to let him get a good night's sleep. It looks like somebody's attempted to harvest the heal root. And the smoke leaf is, some of that's ready to go as well. So I'm quite looking forward to Jake and getting up. We can actually start making some joints. Smoke leaf goes off unless it's very cold, so I'm going to have to store it up here. I'm probably already allowed to store it up there, am I? Raw resources, plant matter, smoke leaf. Good. Yeah, I don't want that to go in the, well, I don't want it to go out here, that's for sure. Lovely. Burgers is having his breakfast of Raven, the herder. Been dead for 11 days. There we go. Another 8%. Oh, he's just eating his head. Neck bitten off fresh. Left foot bitten off. There's hardly anything left of poor old Raven. Hey, greedy bastard. Look at that. Left and right foot bitten off. Munch. When strawberries. Strawberries happened. There's probably a meal in here containing strawberries. There we are. There's 9 fine meals here made out of thrumbo meat, berries and rice. Delicious. What are you doing, Righteous? Fair enough. Come on, Jakin. Wake up. Yeah, strawberries did happen. We're not growing very many of them. Right, Goddess is awake. What are you doing? Smoothing floor. Cool. Seems fair. So I've got to think of some plans of what we're going to do. What am I going to do with the Thrumbo fur as well? Am I going to keep it or sell it? We're coping through the worst of the winter, by the looks. Consuming a fine meal. Fair enough. I'd like Jakin to be awake. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh, Duck's awake as well. Good enough. Ravenously hungry. Dux has gone for one of these strawberry meals, very wise. Right, Jakin is harvesting smoke leaf. Cool. Duxacon's viewing the art. That meat's fine. I really want to see how well this smoke leaf comes off now. 9, 9. Seems to be 9 each time. Oh, 8. Okay, 8 or 9. That's the way it is. That's if you let it get to 100%. Feeding a meal to Scorb. Huh. Can I not feed myself? I'm healing. And now he's going for the heal route. Big stuff. Did it work? Yes. 2. 3. 4. No problem. 5. He's not failing any of these. Awesome. Good. Go get Fox. Alright, somebody go get Fox. May as well be Oafs. Oh, look at Duxacon. Look at that. Didn't even have to tell him to do it. Now that's a colonist. We've got a ridiculous amount of steel, 1,900. I mean, there's nothing stopping me having a second research table. And this is very tempting. Get the research done twice as fast, otherwise we ain't going to get to making more components very quickly at all. Granite blocks 50, that's garbage. Yeah, grab yourself a fine meal and start cutting blocks, mate. Another assassination request. This time they're offering a Masterworks sniper rifle, a Masterworks shield belt. Wow. Assassination of David Bishop. A Covenant of Warada citizen. Lives at the city of Eraron. Let's have a look. Lives all the way over there. Which is absolutely miles away. It's not happening. Right. Duxie, I see that you've collected all the foxes. I'll get butchering them. All of them. Cool. Yeah, I need this smoothed as well. No, I don't. Because that'll put you in the room of doom. I'll have those two smooth though. tempted to get a second research table going. That's what I'm thinking. Production. I want twice as much research. Research. Probably go over here. Yeah, that's fine. It's only 100 steel. It's nothing. Solar flare shuts down all electrical devices. It'll pass in about a day. So now we've got to survive a day with no power. There we go. Goodbye crops. No wood. Shit. Kind of in trouble now. I'm looking to make as many warm clothes as possible. Make tuck. Five of them. Make them out of fox fur. Can I do that? Apparently not. What is this stuff I'm getting off here? Fox fur. I thought I could make fox fur hats. Well, I can't make tucks anyway. Oh my good God. Look at this. Strawberries nearly grown. Cotton's at 99%. Jesus. Come on, Jacob. Grab what you can before it all goes. Get us some cotton. What a nightmare. It was the event I feared. Harvest everything. Not only the berries are ready to be harvested. That's 84%. Well, try and get some of the berries. Shit. Yeah, there is no campfire to be had. Right, this is a problem now. Got 2 people researching in the dark. That's a start. Some tiny bit of cloth. At least the food's not going to spoil because it's outside in the cold, yeah? It's just the rest of us are going to have a bit of problem living in minus 40 degrees. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, without wood, there's no way of creating any fire. Shit. Base has gone dark. Is there any more of that can be salvaged? Come on, Jacob. Cut plants. I'll just tell him to cut everything that's there. And we'll get what we can off it. Does that give anything? Doesn't look like. Must designate harvest on sufficiently grown plants. That seems like... I do have 19 wood, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. Temperature. How much is a campfire? 20. I could take one of the beds apart and burn it. I will be alright. If we can survive outside, right, we can survive inside. It's only the food that's going to die. I think our clothes are up to it. We've all got enough decent clothes to survive in here. Daylilies have died in the rooms. Oh. Just looks like it's back on. Well, it didn't wipe out. It did not wipe out the smoke leaf crop. This is the main thing. I'm very happy about this. Look at that. We've still got some smoke leaf. Not much. How much is not much? I don't know. 300. It's not bad. Jacob's gone back to bed. I don't blame you. You've had a hard day. All that stuff needs replanting in the morning. Sharpish. No need to cut those. Okay, that's good. I think the foxes all got slaughtered. I mean, cut up. I want that fur inside. 69 fox fur. Okay. Yeah, what can be made with the fox fur then? What's going on with that? Turn that thing back on. Oh, right, yeah, it wasn't in a pile. You're probably right, yeah. Unless tucks can't be made out of fur. Wool, cloth, devil strand. I think tucks are one of those funny things. You can't make them out of fur. You have to use like wool or yarn or something. You can make something else. Like bowler hats, cowboy hats. Hood. What does a hood do? Social impact plus 20. Ooh. It's even better than bowler hats for interviewing people. Social impact plus 20. That's cool. Hood. Covers head, left ear, right ear. I want one of them. Leather. See, fox fur comes under leather. It's kind of weird. I want a fox fur hood. At least one of those. Clear that. That's garbage. Bowler hat, cowboy hat. You can make patch leather. It's a weak leather. It's rubbish. I want a parka and I want it made out of Thrumbo fur. I mean, that's a luxurious thing, that is. Thrumbo fur parka. Oh. Go on then. Right, you've made enough blocks now. You've made enough blocks. Come on, do something else. Ah, Flop's asleep outside because your bed used to be medical. Sorry, mate. Oh, indoors. Yeah, it's very dark out here and the pathing is extremely shit. This sounds rubbish. Okay, that's fine. That's enough cooking. Yeah, the meals are doing alright. We're up to 91 meals. Oh, nice, GD. How's it going? You're at your first week now, aren't you? Gotta do actual work. Manhunter pack is here. A manhunter pack of what, though? That's the question. Manhunter pack of manhunting snow hares. Driven insane by the disease known as scaria, S-C-A-R-I-A. I don't know what that is. They'll roam the region hunting for humanoid flesh. Hide inside, you'll be safe. Snow hares. What's scaria? S-C-A-R-I-A. View scaria. A disease which affects creatures to enter berserk rages. A creature with scaria can be cured with a special operation, but it must be downed first. If not treated, scaria kills its host 5 days after infection. Poisons the flesh, rots the skin. Creatures killed with scaria have a chance of rotting upon death, so they cannot be butchered. Well, that's a bit shit. How many? 15 scaria infected. Well, yeah, they might be meat. Little shits. Bunnies. Can Scope with his Thrumbo horn defeat 15 bunnies? I suppose we have got a turret as well, to be fair. We've got a turret. Okay. Ignore the bunnies for now. Are they angry? They're super angry, aren't they? Of course they're angry. Here they come. Okay. Are they going to take out the turret, though? They'll take out the fucking turret, won't they? With sheer numbers of bunny. Alright, everybody up. This is a bun emergency. Dum, 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 dum. Should we turn the turret on, do you reckon? That'd be a while getting here. Oh, shits. Okay, battle formation. Let's take this lupine threat seriously. Okay, Scope, you're gonna outflank the bunnies from the south. You two, sort of go there, I suppose. No, you're long range, aren't you? Turret as well? Yeah, go on then. I think the turret's already on. I think it's on. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's on. It's already on. I forgot to switch it off after the last battle. I'm stupid. Come on then, bunnies. Face the wrath of our guns. Who gets the first kill? Does anyone feel like shooting? No, not yet. Fair enough. Right, they're in range. It's a miss, and a miss, and a miss, and a miss, and a miss. One down. But it rotted out straight away, look. Filthy thing. It's already rotted. I think they're all just going to rot out. Oh, Lupine's Wolves. Lapine. Check you out. Hello, Silver. Thanks for the follow. We're fighting vicious bunnies right now. It's all a bit... melee attacks, no hair. It's all a bit Life of Brian. Life of Brian? No. Meaning, Holy Grail. Right, okay. Several of them are down. Huh. Oh, kill it. Come on. Oh, good God. Jaken's been bitten. How bad? Bitten on the leg by a snow hare. How embarrassing. They're coming at us from all sides. They're inside the goddamn room. Yep. Scope, just kill that one. Then kill that one. Then kill that one. Just sort it out. These people with guns, I haven't got a clue. There's loads of them. Look, there's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. You shall not have my turret. Oh, honestly, guys. There's a rabbit behind you. A fierce bunny. Gotta kill all these bunnies on my own, yeah? Yeah. 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 Oh, gentlemen, you're shooting me. You? Oh, I'm bleeding out quite badly now. Yeah, I got bit. I was fully expecting these gentlemen to pop a bullet in me, to be perfectly honest. All right. Defeated the terror. There was one left. Defeated the terror of the snow hares. I think there's one left. Yeah. Judge! Okay. Yeah, every single one of them, I think. With the Scaria, I didn't get any butcherable stuff from any of them. 3 people got scratched. It's embarrassment. Yeah, look at that. They're all shit. Rotted away. Oh, hang on a minute. Head bite. Hypothermia. It's a bugger. Well, that was terrible. One bunny. We got one bunny out of that didn't rot. That's not even enough for one meal. So, wounds. Wounds are not too bad. 3 bites. Both's got a mild bite. I got nasty bleeding quite badly from the face. Yeah, can you go to bed? That's gonna have to be medical. It'd be better if these were the medical wing. No, not researching. Bed. Don't be bleeding everywhere. Scorp. You're just permanently injured, mate. Finish your breakfast. Get to bed. No viewing art for you. Alright, righteous. I need you to sort him out. A very nasty gash in his head. And then what we'll have to do is sort the other two out. Probably with herbal meds, to be quite honest. I think their injuries are not that bad. Yeah, fuck off. You can have herbal meds for that. It's fine. And we do need the place cleaned up as well. Can't leave any blood in the rooms or they'll get infected. It'll definitely happen. Okay, nice. How's the tending with those herbal meds? Absolutely dreadful. Never mind. Fuck it. All that for one snow hare. Didn't really seem worth it. It was not worth it. This is fine. I don't think... I hope they can't catch it. I hope that's not a really high chance of being infected. Might be. Right, Jaken's keen to get the stuff resewn. Fair play to you, mate. Goddess is making herself a fox fur hood. Oh, you've played the Dwarf Fortress. Oh, right, well. You can micromanage them if you want to, like this. Like, you can get any pawn and you can right-click a thing and they'll get on with it. Like, grab a thing or grab a meal or whatever. You've also got, much like on Dwarf Fortress, you've probably seen Dwarf Therapist, which gives you assignments, schedules rather. No, it's one of these fucking tabs. This one, the work schedule. It's much like Dwarf Therapist, where you've got all the different jobs broken down. You can decide what order and who does what jobs they're assigned to. So that's pretty similar to that. It's 100%. Tynan Sylvester, the dev, has said that this Dwarf Fortress is a huge influence on him for this. In fact, if I show you the difficulty settings, Peaceful, Community Builder, Adventure, Strive, Blood and Dust, and the last one there, I'm sure you'll recognise, Losing is Fun. You want to play on Losing is Fun? Yeah, I'm on one level below Losing is Fun, to give you some idea of the difficulty I'm on. And yeah, it is nasty. The characters are really interesting. They've done a fair amount with the health, so you've got all these different body parts. They can get injured down to the individual fingers. There's no nerves, but it all breaks down into manipulation and how well they can see and hear and stuff. And on their needs, you've got all these various bars. It's all about the moodlets, really. Much like Dwarf Fortress. If you don't keep them happy, they start breaking, and they'll smash things, or they'll be pyromaniacs, or they'll go on an eating spree. And there's all these various things that have upset them or cheered them up. And there's bars there that give you a good idea of what they need. Like, they need to have recreation and rest and food, mainly. If their moods go below certain levels, they will break. And you do not want a social fight between two of your pawns. You certainly don't want to be fighting Scorp, the mafia boss, who is wearing all of the base's armour. He's got this giant thrumbo on that's like a claymore. It's horrible. And they have various stuff on their bio. They've got all these different skills, just like, again, like Dwarf Fortress, different skills that get improved. And some things they enjoy doing, they get more experience and they get moods for doing it. And they come with various traits and things and backstories. Used to be a story writer as a child, ended up as a mafia boss. Has now got bloodlust and is a brawler. And yeah, they're all interesting little characters. The world itself is huge and procedurally generated with all various factions, and you can go wandering off and trade with any of these people, or they'll come and see you. It gives you missions to do and things all around the world, and that's the size of like that little hex that we've settled in. The idea of the game is to get a spaceship researched on this research tree, survive long enough to get all this research done, get all the way to the end and research parts of a spaceship and get off. Oh yeah, it's playable. Yeah. I love Dwarf Fortress and I should be streaming that, but it's just not watchable. And this is a very similar game where you just give orders. Like, say if I want a wall built, architect, structure, wall, and you know, there we go, please get on with that. And whoever's got the construction skill, if I had wood in the base, would get that built, and you plan out doors and things in it, and they'll just get on with it. But yeah, the UI is pretty fantastic, and the modding for this game is out of this world. I'm using about a light selection of about 20 mods just to change things slightly and change the way the game zooms. Stuff. So at the moment I'm trying to make a fox fur hood. 45 work left on that. Goddess is a good tailor. Jacob's the planter, he's having a rest. I'd love all that replanted, to be perfectly honest. It ain't happening. When drawing of statues. Well, I mean, come on. I spent all day making this beautiful animated end card. Look at that. It's got animated windmills in it. That's 8 hand drawn frames there. You demand more. Well, fair enough. I will provide more. Righteous, why are you sleeping there, mate? Come on, what are you doing? You haven't got a bed. Scorp, Oaths, Jacob. What's missing here? Jacob's wounded, so you shouldn't have that bed, right? That should be yours. Righteous. That should be Righteous's bed. You can't have the Doctor having no bed. Raiders will come. You can see we've got a corpse freezer here full of people that raided us in the past. This is the first person that visited us. 33 days dead in there now. There's this geothermal vent that I was hoping to use for some... this could have been a warm room or an extra growing room or something. We just had a disastrous event that completely wiped out all the crops. Solar flare, all electrical devices fail for a day. And there's no growing outside. So the only way I can grow is by keeping this stuff going inside. But we have finally got, and the game tried to stop us having it, but we got it, a crop of smoke leaf, 300 smoke leaves. So I need to make some kind of drugs table or crafting spot, something like that, so they can start rolling joints. It's not a drugs table, I haven't got that yet. Crafting spot. We'll stick it by the chair. Yeah, by there's fine. So what they'll do is they'll probably sit on that chair and use that crafting spot. And I'll give a bill for the spot and it'll say, make smoke leaf joints forever. So somebody will get on with that. And I could, I suppose, if I'm really swish, put a pile next to it for smoke leaf. So that whoever's working there doesn't actually have to keep going to get it all the time. Stockpile zone. Thinking ahead now, look. Clear all smoke leaf leaves. Yes. And I want it to be priority. Important. This is important. Is anyone that can actually do that hauling for me? No. No. What are you doing awake anyway? You're badly wounded. No, you're not badly wounded. You just got a slight scratch in your head. Okay, that's fine. How bad's the turret? Undamaged. Yeah, the stockpile priorities. Yeah, it wasn't my fault this time though that the plants died, amazingly. Why is that not even on? Electric tailor bench. It's too far away from any power supply. You idiot. That's supposed to have an electric table on it. Huh. Shit. I just have to run some power across, won't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a bit of a waste of my time, that really. Got perfectly good power supply in the base. Oh look, now it's working proper speed. Better. Build complete, make hood. Is it any good hood? It is a good hood. Alright, you can wear that. Have a fox fur hood. Lovely, look at that. You look like a redhead now. What are you making now? Oh, you're making Scorp's Thrumbo Fur Parka. Ooh, very important. No need to double wall the turret. Things only gain cover from adjacent tiles. So if I double walled it, the bullets, I think they would just ignore the first one. Oh, I'm not sure everyone should get one of those hoods. Is it any good, that hood? Let's have a look. Fox fur hood. It offers 2 degrees of cold insulation. It's... But it does give 20 plus 20 social. A multiplier on how much other people are affected by this person's social interactions. And as you're kind, you do offer kind words to people all the time. I thought it'd be good to give you a nice kind hat. I don't know, might work. Somebody's got to make these joints, I know that. Oh, here we go. Goddesses hauling 75 smoke leaves. Oaths is healed, good. It's only Jacob. Ah, you'll be alright. But I need a dedicated medical bit, so I don't have to keep messing around with people's beds. Thrumbo fur. Oh, big thing this is. Thrumbo fur parka. No idea what's going on out here. Dux is doing something. Oh, don't, you're not, are you? You're filling my freezer full of manky rabbit. I do not want rotten things in there. Damn it. I have to make a stockpile now outside so we can get rid of them. I wonder if the dog... No, even the dog won't eat them. They're rotten. Zone. Dumping zone. Shit. Never mind. And all I want to go in there is rotten corpses. Not fresh corpses. Bollocks. Wasted labour. Yeah, take it down there to the shit pile. And have a pile of dead rabbits in the middle of the map for no apparent reason. I'll tell you what, it's Molotov practice. That's what that is. I'm going to lob a Molotov onto this pile of dead rabbits. She's nearly finished that. Jaken's got all the smoke leaf replanted and all the rice. He's nearly got the build complete make Parker. Come on. Is it a good Parker? Please be a good Parker. Don't be a shit one. Don't be normal. It's good. Right, okay. Right, who's got the weakest gear in terms of temperature? It's probably Scorp. 55, 76, 78, 41 on Ducks. 44 on Goddess. 35 on Scorp. Right, yeah, it's mine. I'm having that. Oh, yes. Now that's some nice gear. Bearskin shirt, Thrumbo fur parka, and a Thrumbo horn as the weapon. Rah. Nasty piece of work. So hopefully is stuff now minus 70. Yeah, it's fine. And I think the parka that he had on before, yeah, it was a tainted one, and it was annoying him. I do not want Scorp to flip his mood, because he'll start a social fight. That's the thing he likes to do. Yeah, it was only a good parka, unfortunately, but it is legendary stuff, though. Do you fancy making joints? Is that something you can do, Scorp? It is. Super slow at it. Like ridiculously slow. Crafting 1. That'll be why. Right. Duxicon has cracked. I didn't notice. I'm not sure why he's cracked. And he's now pigging out. Because of on his bio, he's a gourmand. Gets hungry quickly. She. Everyone's a woman in this. I'm just saying he's male player. So yeah, they're going to pig out and eat all the food. There is a legendary chair. There is indeed a legendary chair here somewhere. There it is. Jaken's sat on it. The lonely lobster with an image of a spruce tree that expresses isolation and takes place in the middle of a district. Makes no sense. Oh, Duxicon is eating his first superfine meal. He's just going to eat all the food now. He's going to have like a meal every hour for the next 8 hours or something. And he's not going to do any more cooking either. How's the supplies? 24 fine? Well, not bad. Come on, let's get a joint going in this place. I think I might have asked him to roll 4 at once. Yep, that's 4 joints. That's fine. Do forever. Oh yeah, Scorp is now carrying 4 smoked leaf joints. Up to storage. Cargo pods. An actual decent thing has arrived. Some cargo pods have dropped from the ship. They'll be dropping by here. What's in them? Synthread. It's not warm, but it's usable. No, it's not great stuff. It is usable though. Duxicon's having yet another fucking meal. Scorp's making joints. That synth thread's going to go off unless I grab it. Right. Shit. Where was it? Oh, shit. History? Messages? Cargo pods. Jump to location. There we go. Yeah, go get it. All of it. Oh, I see this problem of making one joint at a time. That's no good. Just drop them. Make them, drop them. And that can't be medical. Alright, good. Hard to tell what the first situation is. I can tell on the side, can't I? 112 Thrumbo, 94 Fox, and some other random rubbish. Oh, the cabbage chair. Yeah, that's classic. Have another meal, ducks, why don't you? Delicious? Bastard. Spoils in 1.2 days. Okay, the crop's been replanted, mostly. Yeah, no, that's good. We did get a tiny bit of cotton as well. Meds are going down. Can't do much about that. Hopefully nobody got any permanent injuries from that last batch of stuff. Let me just check them for scars. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, that's good. Had that scar already. So, if you're a crafter, can you do this like even quicker? Are you really good at it? Fast hands? Boom, 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 boom. Is it crafting skill? Yeah. It's hard to say if that bar is going up any quicker than when Scorp was doing it. I think they are. I could wall off the meals. That is true. He cooked them all. Let him enjoy himself. Oh god, he's getting another one. He's fucking greedy as fuck. I'm going to wall off the meals, I think you're right. I mean, he's got through like 5 or 6 of them. At least. I could arrest him. Oh, go on. He's off to get another one, isn't he? Just know it. There he is. He's in the fridge. You can't be eating that. You're eating that. Oh, my good God. You've literally just eaten. You greedy fucking bastard. Right. His mood's over. Good. Get cooking some more meals. Starvation? Goddess is starving. Okay. I had her making joints for a long time. No, it's alright. They had about 7 or 8 meals and they're over it. We have built up a tiny amount of spliffs. 17 smoke leaf joints so far. Oh, and that one. Just lying there. If this corridor was coming around here and was like a doorway in a second way into the room, so they didn't have to go all around here, I'd push that bedroom back a bit, like 2 squares back. I would lose this lovely bit of natural stone, but it's not really too much of a disaster. 1, 2, and then I could go through to there. I was just thinking of saving him a bit of walking. Well, the smoke leaf is wonderful stuff because it fills up your recreation bar. Let's just get one of their bios up. Yeah, it gives them full recreation, and it gives them a mood boost as well on top of that for being stoned, but they do get hungry very quickly. If somebody's stuck in bed, like really seriously injured, they can't get up and wander around and entertain themselves, they get really miserable in pain. So you can have doctors administer smoke leaf to them. It cheers them right up. It's also good for when you've got a prisoner, say one of these was alive in a prison, and you're going to interrogate them to make them join the fortress. You want their mood to be as high as possible before you interrogate them. So you give them a really nice cell with lovely food, and you make sure that you stuff them full of smoke leaf before having a little chat with them. It's medicinal. It's good for you. It's fine. Okay. Training burgers. Is burgers finally going to be useful? I think this might be the last level of hauling training before burgers can actually be a useful member of the community, instead of just something that eats all our food. Come on. Come back here, dog. Be trained. Trained rescue. Oh, right. Okay. Let's have a look at your training. Oh, you're learning to rescue now, are you? Rather than haul. You've forgotten one of your levels of hauling, you piece of shit. You were at level 5 hauling. I think you have to finish something completely. I'm going to stick with the hauling. Well, Jacob, you haven't got a lot to do when there's nothing to be grown. What's your crafting like? Abysmal. But you enjoy it. Make some joints. That evil dog. You gotta be. If you set them to do a repeat job like this, you gotta be real careful not to leave them do it until they drop. Like this geezer here, he really wants to go to bed. But I've had him making meals forever. But that has made up for that gourmand spree that he had. Big pile of dead rabbits. Excellent. Fun with Molotovs, I think. Alright, goddess. Where's those Molotovs? They're in your... There they are. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Never mind. That's okay. Out here, please, goddess. Those Molotovs, thank you. See, they're not accurate. I was aiming for that rabbit and I hit that one. If you're trying to hit a moving target with a Molotov, it's kind of not going to happen. It's not too bad. Well, that's the end of the rabbits. Corpse disposal. I would have got rid of... I don't bother burying my own colonists. I would have got rid of these the same way, but the dog food, I definitely need them. Okay. Bacon's making spliffs. We've got 2 people on the researching, look. Researching is going twice as fast now. We're going to be flying through microelectronics. We've then got to do multi-analyzer and fabrication before having a chance of making our own components. And then once there's a luxury of components, then we can start looking at hospital beds and flat screen TVs and all sorts. Laser weapons, bioengineering, mecha, oh yes. Mechanical arms and eyes on the doctor. Great. Alright. God, this is just making sure that gets refilled. Doing some pointless hauling there, really, aren't you, Goddess? There must be something better else we can find for you too. Clearing up, maybe. This place is a tip. But yeah, that room's really nice and smooth now. Very pleasing. In fact, floor smooth. probably a load under here I could smooth as well. Okay. Well, if somebody was ill, say, right, just here, you go to, this is how to give them smoke leaf or to put any operation on. Go to health, and you've got an overview. You've also got a list of operations here. So then you've got add bill. Things like harvest spine, harvest eyes, install wooden foot, cure scaria, requires 3 medicine. Install dentures, here we are. Administer smoke leaf joint, requires 1 smoke leaf. There, added a bill. So then that person then would stay in bed, or they'd go to a medical bed because they know they've got an operation lined up for them, and they'd wait for a doctor to come and give them a blowback on a smoke leaf joint, presumably. I'll cancel that. You know, I could also order his eye taken out or his brain harvested, because I've got a mod here, harvest everything. Just because I want... Sometimes I might want to take particular bits off of prisoners. Might just happen. How's Jagan doing? He's doing fine. You keep rolling those spliffs, mate. We've got a lot of smoke leaf to get through before the traders arrive. And this is my main cash crop. Actually, to be fair, we've already used hundreds of it. This is good. Yeah, you're not as fast as Goddess at doing this. You're just not as fast. She's fast at doing the floor. I'd rather get the floor done. But I think what it does do is gives them crafting experience. No, maybe not. Do you get any experience for making joints? Doesn't look like. Medical? Nope. Alright, you've been doing that all day. Last one. Man, he's slow at doing those. Research is absolutely flying in. Food's not doing bad. Just check that's not going off. Fox meat. Right, I think we should have some more cool hats. Jacob hasn't got a hat. So, what we got for choices? Bird skin. Little protection. Cool colour though. A bird skin cowboy hat. Ah, you're having one. Add bill. Cowboy hat. And I want it out of bird skin, please. Just for the colour, really. It's going to be garbage. But to be honest, the bird skin ain't worth much. Go on, knock that up for him, Goddess. It'll only take you a second. Oh, you're not... What? He's not going on another food binge, is he? Surely not. No. It's an old announcement. Shouldn't take you long to knock up a hat on that sewing machine. Look at that. That's fast. Bill complete. Jacob, come and get your new hat. There you go. Matches your hair colour. Right, this research of microelectronics will allow the comms console, very important thing. Then we'll be able to trade with ships passing overhead, because it doesn't look like anybody's coming here to this ice sheet to trade with us. I'll be perfectly honest. We need to get the comms console sorted. Lovely. Meals are coming. purchase. 10 to go. And then we can have a radio. I can't research the multi-analyzer until I've built a high-tech research bench. Oh shit. Well, okay then. High-tech research bench. Architect, production. I bet I need something for that. High-tech research bench. 250 steel, 10 components. It's the components that are the issue. Look at the size of that thing. I'm going to move the door across. I've done it, haven't I? I've frozen the base. I've just done it. I've literally just fucking done it. Oh, God. I think I just messed that up. Please say I haven't just killed the plants. No, they're fine. It's very cold in here though. And the power seems to be going down. It's probably because this thing is on. No, I haven't killed the plants. I don't think I've killed the plants. 8 degrees. No, we're alright. I don't have a research project because I haven't built the big bench. I've got to find somewhere for the big bench to go, which is going to involve moving some stuff, really. Now I've got 2 doors now, so hopefully it should be impossible for me to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I put it there, someone can stand there and do big research. It's not ideal, but it is better than nothing. Okay. Right, yeah, I just gotta reinstall that there. Oh god, I'll have this done in a second. Alright, reinstall that there. Now you won't be able to get in there, will you? Yeah, you won't be able to do that, will you? I just know it. Oh no, you go the long way around and do it. Okay. That's a hell of a walk to do that. Never mind. You choose just by randomly, like after you've generated your world, you can either go random location or you sort of get presented with something like this, and you can pick where you want to go into, and it'll tell you some details, like an embark thing of what it's like. You get some information about the terrain, what sort of stone is there. Very basic information. But whether you go in a forest or a desert, or as I've chosen to do here on an ice sheet, is very much out. Make the game very difficult for yourself, or a bit easy. Depends on what sort of things you want to face, really. Yeah, it's good. And it's the mods that really make this game. The sheer number of ways I've never finished it on an ice sheet, and I certainly haven't finished the vanilla version either. What are you doing? I'm making a nightmare of this. Come on. That's it. There we go. I'm micromanaging them to get this door moved so that I can get rid of this crappy research table, and I need to move the heater as well. And then, in theory, we'll have room for the big research thingy. Yeah. That's got to go as well. This place is rammed full of statues. Okay, don't need this anymore. I'm going to deconstruct it for the steel. Oh, got half back. It's not bad. Production, high steel. Boom, boom, boom. Where are you? High tech. Alright. This is going to happen. Now, I'm not sure how to make him use the high-tech one, to be honest, rather than the other one. Maybe if I put a decent chair there. I'll prefer the one with the chair. I can't see it, but you never know. Right, so now I've got that thing up, I can start researching the multi-analyzer. Increases research speed, allows higher level projects. Yeah, I'll never get fabrication without it. So it's got to be done. What do you feel like doing? Because, yeah, you're starving. Alright. What does oafs do? Bit of everything. Bit of social, bit of intellectual. Does do a bit of crafting. Does enjoy rolling joints, I suppose. They're all a little bit happier though if I can get them out of the tainted gear they're being forced to wear. Yeah, you've got a tainted parka on. You've got a tainted flak vest. Still, it kept you alive when you were fighting that Thrumbo. Tainted parka. Okay, Jacob hasn't got any tainted stuff. That's good. Dux has got 2 items that are tainted. That's not good. You need something. Yeah, it's your parka and your tuck. They're both horrible. Okay, what can I make for you? I've got enough to make another parka, to be honest. They're the best. I keep going to that table. It ain't the tailoring table. Let's have another parka. Rainbow fur. They are the best. It does seem to have less raids, yeah. It may be because there's less people near to me, or just because less people feel like coming here, because they feel like perhaps there's less to be stolen. We haven't got much. I don't know. Yeah, if I can get Dux out of that cloth parka that's garbage, he probably won't have to wear the tuck anymore either. He's completely out of tainted gear then. We're over 100 meals. Nice celebration. I should consider making some more weapons as well. The Thrumbo horn is excellent. Make Parker complete. Where's Ducks? Miles away. Grabbing some steel. What, from all the way over there? Really? We don't need it. No, you don't do that. Because Goddess has got you a lovely new Parker. So you're off to here to get it. It's only a normal one, I'm afraid. Cool. Can probably drop that hat as well. Yeah, minus 77, that's much better. Yeah, you don't need that tuck. Oh yeah, synthread cloth. I believe we got it. All of it. That was where it fell. There's some chunks of steel from the crash. I think we've got it all. 83 synthread. Space Tech synthetic fabric. Soft, light, strong, and it insulates well. It doesn't insulate that well, if I'm honest. Use a normal synthread t-shirt. 4.8 cold. Yeah, garbage. Button-down shirt. 5.7 cold. The button-down shirt is better because it's got arms on it. Makes sense. Alright, Scorp is doing some high-tech research. Goes a bit faster. I'm not in the way there, am I, gents? No. Not bothering anyone by here, am I? Goddess is watching the sunset. Just... okay. It's cold out there. Oh, so you must be sick of doing that by now. No? Tainted Parker, though. See, now I've got an extremely impressive dining room, apparently. But I have not got an extremely impressive rec room. I'm sharing too much in the same room. Need to consider expanding the facilities. Down to a mere 12 components. But the research is coming on for multi-analyzer and then fabrication. 8,000 research away from being able to make our own components. Then I can start spending components on things like guns. That's what I really want to do. If some traders arrive, we got Thrumbo horns for them, smoke leaf joints. Could even sell that chair. Chair's worth 500. Having a bit of a chat. Goddess is finishing off the floor. You wouldn't even know that the floor needed smoothing under there, but it looks a bit more beautiful now. Makes the whole place look nicer. Neat. Also, the cleaner the room is, the faster the research goes, for some reason. I think I'll keep the 2 tables. It'd be good to have a spare research table, for sure. I don't need that going anymore. It uses valuable power. Oh, the batteries are full. Right. So, thinking of expansion, really. Why am I thinking of expansion? I can't make any components. Is there anything around here I can steal components from? Like some drop chunks of ship. There's one. Ship chunks. Just 3. So there's that one, that one. Presumably there's one a bit closer. Somewhere. There. Yeah, we'll have you. That's a good job for Goddess. After you've had your breakfast. dinner. Yep, she's on it. Alright, good. They say hello to each other as they pass. Those 3 eggs from the turkeys done messed up, and the other one, what was the other one called? Gravy or something like that. We're all out of rice because of the solar flare. So there'll be no cooking done for a moment. We're all out of meat as well, actually. Someone's on a minor break risk. What was that then? No idea why that is. Not too worried about that. I'm thinking about putting statues in the bedrooms now. Yeah. They're messy, they're everywhere. Righteous's personal hygiene. That's got to go in Righteous's room. It doesn't matter where they go. Where do I put them? Yeah, it's still got burgers. It's all good. I think there's enough statues for one each. Someone not getting a statue? Oh, no, there's one there. It's a pretty ugly part of the world for the research going on. Yeah, I've still got burgers for meats, technically. Burgers has got plenty of his own food. Everyone can go and get their own statues. Right, just go and get yours. Where's Ducks? Miles away, probably. Yeah. Fucking miles away. Getting shitty little bits of steel from here and there. And there's a rabbit that escaped a rabbit apocalypse. And the turret does not need to be on. That doesn't need to be on either. So this is not a bad spot for the research table, because everyone coming and going from the storeroom gets to say hello. Not even sure why I put a double door on there now. Wildlife, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And when you zoom out, they show us little dots, same as your pawns. There's nothing. We got some foxes, some thrumbos, a couple of rabbits. How's the research speed on that? 92. Because the room's a little bit grubby. It concerns me that you keep going to the extremities of the map to get these garbage little bits of steel. Okay, get that one as well. See if we can get both of these. Stop you messing about. Nope. You're going to get both of them. I'm telling you, you're not, are you? You piece of shit. Alright then. drop that one there. Hold that one. I don't want you coming back out here again, see? Oh, forget it. There's another rabbit. Needs to be burned. Oh, now Ose is watching the sunset. Or the sunrise this time, okay. Hey, do you not fancy researching? Training burgers. This time. Come on. Come on, burgers. You can do it. Fail. The worst animal trainer. And you're pretty rubbish at that as well. So how about you do something else? Yeah, you are bad at that. Finish it and make some blocks. We always want more blocks. Okay. Could put the geothermal thing in there. Or could attempt to set up another grow. These things, these basins, they use one component each. How many we got? 17. Stuff breaks as well though. That's the thing. Oh, nice. All of them, please. Thanks. There's like 3 people coming down here to do that job. Okay, food's not great. Sweeping up. Get components from the ancient horror. We could go into the ancient horror. I'd rather have, I don't know. I'd like to have EMP grenades before I go in there. Oh, God. End of run is what's in there, potentially. We could go and have a look in there. But it could be some pretty dangerous shit, to be perfectly honest. Too fast. Why is nobody researching? Is it because there's no chair there? They're sulking. Really nothing for you to do? Except just general hauling? I need to get a building project on. The geothermal thing is extensive. Thinking. I also think that floor's a bit horrible, and I'm going to have some nice floor in there instead. Pretty to look at. That's what we got there already, isn't it? Sandstone, flagstone. Just checking to see the beauty of that. Is it bad? Fertility... Where's beauty? That one. No, it's neutral. Okay. It's only bad where it's dirty. I'm looking at the numbers of all the things around and whether they're beautiful or not. Just to get some general idea for the room. The statue there, 412. That chair, 66. Lovely. The smooth floor, +2. I could get some flagstones down. Floor, granite, tile. Yeah, let's do that. Get rid of the slightly garbage bits of floor. Okay. Do you like the room any more now? Somewhat impressive. Let's see if I blocked it off all the way down there. Where would I put the kitchen? They're not that bothered about these grow thingies. I thought they were really ugly, but apparently they're not. They don't seem to come out with any negative beauty. There's a couple of -15s around, but I think that's just garbage on the floor. I do not like seeing this pile of meat. Just trying to get a nice room together. But to be fair, their moods are not breaking too badly. We should be alright. It's about time we had a light up there. It's ridiculous. Why don't you want to research? So it just is what it is. Come on, you rice. 62. Okay. Batteries are not overflowing. That's good. I'd really like that research though. I suppose it's night. This room is absolutely full of animal filth. So the dog coming and going. Alright, that's almost cozy in here, I think, with the dog. Yeah, that's right, not in there. It's just the way I've built it with the corpse freezer behind the normal freezer. I mean, there's no reason why I couldn't just move that door to by there and have a completely separate entrance to the corpse freezer. And then the dog could come and go that way and never have to go in this room at all. I should probably do that. I should probably do that one day. Animal filth, yes. Polite way of putting it, isn't it? Yeah, temperature's holding fine. Duxicon is waiting on the rice to grow before he can really do very much. Does he craft? Not really. Does shooting, melee, and cooking, and that's about it. He is amazing at the melee, though. No, there's no point asking you to do that. No, okay, you do what you want to do. He just wanted to tidy up the stock room a bit. That was all he wanted to do. He's just generally hauling now. Sliders. I'm not sure what that means. The ducks are coming. Nothing better to do than sweep up. It's going to disturb Ocelot. Oh, no, okay. Didn't. Oh, look at that. That's upsetting. Components gone for no good reason. 22 components. I know there's more components down here somewhere. Ship chunk. You've got to go and do it, I'm afraid. It's minus 47. You should be okay. Minus 44. Yeah, it's only 3 degrees outside your comfort zone. That's nothing. What's 3 degrees? Tiny bit of hypothermia. Oh, you are joking me. Fox meat 66 units rotted away in storage. What? I left the fox meat inside in the warm by there. Forgot to put it back in the fridge. Oof. Oof. Now we got no fucking meat. No, don't get more meat for there. It's not important anymore. Oh, low. Low importance. Low, I say. Put it back. Oh, shit. 66 units of meat. That's all the fox meat. Motherfucker. Shaken, you got nothing to do with you? Rice still haven't grown? No. Fair enough. It was. We're having several food disasters. Oh yeah. Well done, burgers. You completely finished a corpse. I'm very proud of you. There used to be a corpse by there. Burgers has eaten absolutely every scrap of it. Jacob, you're rubbish at that. You should sort of not do that. Right. Approaching a healthy amount of granite chunks again. Enough to consider some kind of wall or project, or maybe getting to the next bit of hydro. There we are. Geothermal by here. Now, if I could get a machine around that, I obviously need to put a wall around it so that things can't smash it. What is all this? That's uranium. Ooh. And somehow get a wire across to that. It's pretty far away. But it's free power. I don't think there's a closer one, apart from this one that we've obviously got right by here. So I could just take the power from that and use it to power heaters. Another grow room like next door, sort of by here. Something like that. Power. Oh, that'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, just do that. I'll have a doorway as well, please. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. Vents to the geo to get the heat. Yeah. I'm going to cover it up. I'm not sure how much heat it'll produce. I don't know if it'll still produce much heat after we've covered it up with a machine. Worth finding out though. What are you doing making blocks, Goddess? Surely you got something better to do. I've lost the thing that I deconstructed. I think it was somewhere around here. I'm sure it'll be fine. You can get an event that makes like the whole of the outside radioactive, and it can go on for weeks or months. It ain't nice. Nothing grows. All the trees outside die if you're in a forest. People get really, really sick really fast if they go outside. All the animals rot as soon as they die. Now let's see what happens when you deconstruct a chunk. Do you bring back the components? You do. Alright then, you just leave a bit of shitty steel out there. That's fine. That's fine. As long as I get the components in. Yeah, 27. I'd be much happier if someone else was researching though as well. See, they don't... Once I've built this in high-tech one, they're just not bothered about using the ordinary one. Not bothered at all. And they've all got #1 priorities. Ocelot should be doing researching before anything else. Very curious. Rabies? Actual rabies someone's had? That sounds awful. I'm gonna get this finished. Not sure what Goddess is doing. Still bringing those back. Okay. We can forgive you that. Now you feel like playing chess when there's all this lovely building to be done up here that you really enjoy doing. Don't you? Yeah, says a little Jacob. Pretty much does 10 times as much wall as anyone else. Yeah, and you don't need to be on, do you? Draining all my power. Thank you. And we're going to change the stockpile zone to outside of here. The standard cheap, nice and cheap. Copy that, paste it onto there, that stockpile. Get rid of this stockpile, don't like it. Tell all the chunks to be hauled, and hopefully somebody will work out that they've got to go over there. So I've set up a stockpile here for chunks. That stockpile no longer exists, and I want them all to be, yeah, there we go, someone's on it already. The reason I'm making these piles of chunks outside the doors is because chunks give you a 50% cover bonus. And they're free, aren't they? Just chunks. Once you've enclosed a room, they automatically put a roof on it. You've got overlays to check how they go in with these things. You can choose to have roof wherever you want. I've put roof over here and put like a path underneath it for quick running from one door to the other. I mean, this is they don't have to do a lot of running along here, don't they? So I'll tell you what then, architect zone, build roof. I'd like this to be roof as well. And floor, concrete floor. I'd like concrete floor all the way along here and into here. Because that's a a trip they need to do quickly. So yeah, I just plan those jobs out, and then hopefully, I mean, you'd hope somebody with construction would decide that was a priority, but they decide building roofs is a priority. Can't really argue with that. The snow, they move 50% speed through the snow. On this concrete, they'll move super quick. So if I take off that overlay, you can see it's a bit rough and ready, but there's a concrete path there that's been hacked out of the ice. I say concrete, they make it as steel. I don't know why, but that's much faster, that pathing along there. How many joints has Burgers stolen and smoked away on the quiet while we weren't looking? This is the question. 56 joints. Okay. Wow. That's not bad. I think they sell for about 7 each. Scorp's building a roof. Who knew that he could actually make himself useful? Right, okay, options now, look. That can be a grow room. That could be a heat room that also generates electricity. Maybe we can heat exchange whatever heat is in there into there. This could work. Good. The base is looking a little bit bigger, a bit squared up. I'm getting dangerously close to the outside edge. But fuck it, if a raid comes from there, what are they going to do? Break their way into there? They're several doors away from the good stuff. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? Meals are going down stupidly quickly. I'm kind of regretting losing that meat now. No, you don't have to dry it. No, you just have to make it into joints before it rots. And make sure you keep it indoors, out of the weather, under a roof. It does go off. It will spoil in temperature, but I've got this room at minus 29 degrees C. Nothing's going to spoil in there. Same as this. I'm not powering this freezer, this food freezer. It's just outside temperature, like minus 32. So yeah, this stuff in here is fresh and it's not refrigerated, the smoke leaf inside. And it would spoil in 28 days if I didn't do anything with it. So it really does need to be processed or left in there frozen. But it's worth money if I make it into joints and it's useful. Alright, cool. Going to bed. I gotta say, research seems to have slowed down since I built this big thing. What can you do? Oh, light that up. That's all I can do. Have a glug of tea. Boom, 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 boom. Batteries are draining slightly, but that's because this thing uses 250 watts. Everyone's got a lovely statue in their room. Was one of them an excellent statue by any chance? Because I know Goddess is going to want the best one. No, that's fine. She's got one of the better statues. You should not be complaining about needing the best room. Oh, you're up without a table. Oh, and your bedroom is now considered decent. +2. Pretty environment. +5. Cool. The place looks nice. The people think that the base looks nice. God knows why. I suppose I've sorted the floor out. You don't know what to do yourself, do you, ducks? Come on now. Make some blocks. Why don't I have a better bed for Goddess? It's an excellent bed. It's not legendary. It's the best bed in the place. She's got the best marble end table. She probably hasn't got the best plant pot. There's a good one. There's a good one. That one's good. That one's good. That's excellent. She probably wants that one. So let's steal that, shall we? Immediately. Yeah. Having that. Swapping pots. Right, yeah, got the best of everything in there now. There should be no complaints. Nobody's talking to Righteous though, because he's all the way over there, feeling a bit sad, tucked away in the corner. I suppose nobody's bothering him. Alright, this place is just full of shit. How much do they cost? 2. It's a deal. Yeah, we've got 30 components now. You want a marble bed? They're not as comfortable as wooden beds. Are you sure you want a marble bed? I mean, this one up here, that's made out of marble and it's a good bed. Rest effectiveness 97%. But your wooden bed, rest effectiveness 114%. It's better. You sleep sounderer. You say hello. Scorp and Goddess at the breakfast table. Scorp told a joke about mushrooms to Duxicon. Okay, fair enough. Scorp and Duxicon shared beliefs on culture shock. They're talking about fighting dinosaurs as well. Honestly, why don't you research? You useless fucker. I would love that rice, please. Growth rate 0%. That's because the light isn't on. The light comes on. When does the light come on? The light's never coming on because it's not on. Because I switched it off days ago. The rice is never going to grow, is it? Oh, fuck me. Yeah, grow light off, actually. How many days has that been off? While we slowly starve to death and run out of meals. Oh, I'm so fucking stupid. Failed training to haul. Yeah, that sounds about right. What a moron. I want you to research. I really do want you to research, but I cannot make you research. Scorp. What if I turn off all of your other duties? Can't do nothing else. Now what are you going to do? You're just going to wander around? There's researching to be done. You're just going to wander around. I think I need 2 of these benches, do I? They won't use a simple bench when there's a high-tech bench on the map. I feel that this is some kind of bug, to be perfectly honest. It feels like a bug. I could make another one of those. I do have an active project because Ocelot is researching it. It's multi-analyzer, which I need that and fabrication. And nobody is researching. Even though I've very clearly got Ocelot, Righteous and Scorp. And they all love researching as well. They're all very good at it. If they could only be bothered to sit at that fucking table. Yeah, he doesn't feel the need. Wandering. Literally nothing to do. It's not blocked. There's a thing there. I could try uninstalling and reinstalling the table, but that's not going to work. I know it's not going to work. Not assigned to constructing anymore. Nope, back to wandering. I can't figure that one out. When they had 2 benches, they were both using both benches. I remember this. It's not a thing that, yeah. That thing doesn't require power. This one does. This one, though, simple one, doesn't even need power. It's beyond me. He's got other things he could be doing, but they're all at a lower priority than research. Top priority. Yep. Now he's decided he'd rather make a smoke leaf joint. And where's my other researcher? Ocelot is researching. Righteous is in bed, as he should be. Night owl. But yeah, I should have 2 people researching right now. Burn the bench. Yeah, it's made of steel, but it probably will still burn. Flammability, 40%. It'll burn. One colonist is idle, Jacob. Because the rice ain't growing. Well, it is growing now. Oh, so stupid. Should we have another grow room? Or some hydropower? I fancy hydropower. $340 steel, 8 components. Change research project to something that doesn't require high tech. Of course, they can't use the simple bench to research the multi-analyzer because it requires a high-tech bench to do so. Yes. Fair. It does totally make sense. Can I have 2 projects on the go then? Come on. I've been waiting for the rice to grow for 3 days. I'm too stupid to turn the light on. Yep. See, this is why it's better playing with a chat. It's fucking useful. So, we got a choice, right? Use this room for heat and fill it full of basins, and I'm probably not going to have enough power. Or take the power from that and grow in there and get stupidly rich. I think that one. Yeah. All of them, many of them. Certainly most of the hard ones. Power. Right, I'm going to make a decision for myself now, sod you. Relaxing socially. No, you're not. You're building a geothermal power station. Many lumps of steel. Oh yeah, that's going to take a few trips. You can't have multiple loads of frame. You can't have several of them dragging the components to the same frame at the same time. Oh, I thank you. One of the finest materials. Oh, really? Still not enough? 40 more? Good God, you're cleaning us out. It's alright, still got 900 odd. Alright, the turret's not on. FYI, the turret is not on. I mean, I could put a light out there to show that, couldn't I? That's not a bad idea. Might be quite good to light up the area out here anyway. Yeah, you finish that. And build me a light. Please. Should be off. It is off. So, flick that switch. Hey, now I know the turret's on. I don't want the turret on. You can research coloured lights. It'd be cool to have a coloured light out there, like a red one. For the danger zone. Oh, look at this. Rice. Amazing. Ducks. I must be so excited. If only we had meat. Nothing on the map, is there? No, of course not. Well, you can't eat me. I'm useful. I made all these statues. Look, you wouldn't have a statue in your room if it wasn't for me. Oh, she did it. There you are. Look. Slightly less important task than building statues, obviously. It does say human meat. And everyone will be very, very, very upset. I mean, it's still warm in there. It's minus 38 outside and it's minus 8 in there. Dropping. No, it still gets the heat boost. This is good. That room still gets the heat boost. Even though it makes the power. So the battery should be, in theory, filling up very nicely now. Should be. Scope and rice. Talking of scope and rice, burgers. I bet you burgers is allowed to get at the rice. I just know it. Clear allowed area, doggo. Let's see if there's anything here that fucking get your fucking teeth into. Yeah, you stay away from the rice, dog. It can eat the smoke leaves as well, though. Don't trust this dog one bit. The only reason I'm allowing it in the base at all is because it was getting hypothermia outside and I felt bad about it. Oh, the thing over the vent, geothermal power, produces 3,600 watts. But a grow light uses 2,900. So yeah, that thing produces enough power for that light next to it, plus a load of thingies. Because the little thingies, they use 70 watts each. 70 watts each. So there's 10 there, another 10 there, 20, 1, 2, 3. It's 24 around there within that thingy. So whatever 24 times 70 is, quite a lot. 1400, 1600-ish. Plus that, 2900. 4,500. And this produces 3,600. So a geothermal generator on its own is not enough to power that. Because all of this is doing it at the moment for that one. Plus other little bits and bobs. Like, I think how many heaters have we got going? 7. I'm going to need 2 more heaters in there for sure. If I want to grow in there. And then they'll be able to pull, well, I don't know. All sorts. Smoke leaf or something. Inefficient. I mean, the geothermal room could be smaller. Maybe it would keep the heat better if it was smaller. And then vent the heat across to here. It is inefficient. It's not perfect. Yeah, meals are not good. 66 meals, but 66 smoke leaf joints. Ho ho. And the next crop is 1/3 grown. Cool. I fancy another marble sculpture. How many marble blocks? 140. Large marble. Art thingy, please. Yeah, forget making smoke leaf joints now. Scope, you've got yourself another giant statue to make. Thrill everybody. Oh, you want a meal, do you? Okay. Oh, we're all out of nice meals. Uh-oh. For 69. Alright. Let's get this sculpture on the go first. I stopped him having his breakfast. Alright, you started your sculpture. You're in minor pain, darkness, and you're hungry. The rice is coming. Simple meals. Should just get on with that, hopefully. If you can't make any of the fine meals, you should just choose the simple meal job. Ducks, why are you not cooking? Oh, because it's not switched on. Okay. Right, now you can cook. And I want this to be important again. Ducks, where are you? Okay. The strawberries are down again, and we've got some more cotton. Zerigium nearly died, yeah? This Zerigium at the top is nearly dead. 17 out of 60 hit points. Probably because some idiot, I don't know, opened the room up to the outside for a second. I wouldn't be surprised. Something like that. Okay, plans for expansion. Guns? 23 components are left after making that. Now the thing that what I'm actually researching now, this multi-analyzer, it increases the speed of research and allows even more thingies. Fabrication needs the high-tech research bench and the multi-analyzer. The multi-analyzer has to be built. Okay. So yeah, this thing's pretty fucking useless now, this simple research bench. I may as well put it in storage. Yep. I'm not sure what'll happen, alright, if I move this bench while it's got a job on it. Let's find out. What's the worst that can happen? Science. You move that bench. Does it fuck the job up? Nope, the job stays there on the floor, just as a lump. Alright, good. Oh, you're taking it away? Ah, I see. You're putting the unfinished statue in storage. Fine. Scorp will just go and sort it out when he's not researching. Yeah, you do that. Somebody else can research. Presumably. I mean, it is the daytime. What are they all doing? Who's the other researcher? Oafs, isn't it? What are you doing? Making smoke leaf joints. Get on the research. Yep, researching. Good. Once he's put that joint away, like a good lad. Alright, so more beauty's being made, more research. Smoke leaf joints. Goddess is making chunks, like a maniac. What is that? Just you want to do that, or? Yeah. Oh, you're happy to do that? Okay. That's what she wants to do. She wants more stuff to be building stuff with. That's what it is. And I've not put any more building orders down. We could consider making like, that's the ancient danger. Making a hole in a mountain somewhere. No. There's some water. Ice. No, that is deep water. I mean, there's a load of blocks down here. A load of blocks down here. Why don't I just claim all of that? Claim. Mine. Quite a nice table, yeah. Well, they're normal tables. What's this thing? Some steel. Sarcophagi. Tables. It's just steel. I'll have that though. Slate. Slate table. Steel it in. Garbage. Yeah, I want the stuff made out of blocks. Okay. Not a lot around here, is there? Marble. Marble blocks for free. Oh. Claim. Deconstruct. Yum, yum, yum. Do you fancy going and doing that instead of chunks, do you? We'll see. She does. Straight on the marble. Lovely. Okay. You get on with that. Please don't die. Oh shit, yeah. Something else I'm able to build now, which is vitally important. Comms bench. Where is it? Just make sure there's nothing else new there as well. Steel high-tech research bench, yeah. Miscellaneous? Comms console. Here we are. Get in touch with people. What is floating by in space and shit. Which will be nice. Oh, maybe I can go down there. Where can this go? It's huge. But yeah. Miss comms console. Yeah, this is really good now because if any ships go by overhead, we can get in touch with them, and there'll be a chance. Hauling 8 blocks back. Really, Goddess? Really? We'll have them all. Yeah, every single fucking one of them. Thank you. It's a bit rubbish, you lot turning up just to haul a few blocks, if I'm honest. Could be helping with this. Oh, they shared a kind word. That's nice. Right, that's that building sorted. Not a trace of it left. Oh, look at this! Prioritize hauling marble blocks ×2 is reserved by none the less than Burgers. Burgers himself has deigned to come out and haul something. Oh, I'm so proud. Burgers is fucking useful at last. Look at you go, boy. Oof. Worth all those 500 meals we fed you to get you to this stage, you little shit. Well done, Burgers. Jaken's getting some strawberries. Super delicious. I think we've pretty much processed all the smoke leaf. Goddess is making the comms console. Which is another thing we're going to have to keep powered. Yeah, it did need the extra power, to be honest. Oh, go on, Goddess, go on. Do us the honour of actually making it before you go to bed. Thank you. Right. Now this thing. When a person goes to it, right. Yeah, with a person you can call other covenants. Like I could give the Covenant of Warada a ring now. Let's give him a ring. Rosalina Stanton greets Scorp and asks, "What the fuck do you want, mate?" Scorp's got a social skill of 4. He's like, "What? I don't know. All I? We got +1 goodwill, is it? What, out of 100? Is that a lot? Is that a lot?" "No, it's not," she says. "You can request a trade caravan that costs 15 goodwill and you've got 1. You can request immediate military aid for 25 goodwill. And you've got 1. Also, you must be allied to do those things. So you've got to get the goodwill up to 80, I think, 75 or 80, and then you can be allied with them. And then you can start spending that goodwill back, ordering trade caravans, or even if you're in trouble, just tell them to dump a load of drop pods in. Ask them anyway. Costs a lot of goodwill. But the other good thing about this comms console is it will inform us if any traders are passing overhead in orbit over our bit of the planet. Maybe a trader's going by, and the comms console will pick it up. We'll be able to communicate them as they're going overhead. We won't have long, like half a day or something, but if you communicate with them in time, they'll be able to beam things up and beam things down to you, throw things down to you from orbit in those drop pods. And they can also beam up stuff and buy it off you. So you need an orbital trade beacon for that, which gives you this big area, and anything inside the area can be traded with them. So I'm going to whack that down in here. And if we're lucky, we'll get a trade beacon. Then anything that's inside that range. It's probably not near a power supply. It is not near a power supply. Why would it be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's run some power across there. Is that done now? No, nowhere near. Alright, reconnect. Okay, it's connected. So you can see the sort of the range is a bit like a grow light, only bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 range. Anything in that room now within range can be beamed up into orbit by a passing trade ship. Maybe they'll want to buy the guns or the thrumbo fur or some meds or something. Or these shitty old weapons. Who knows? You can even put your art or your furniture in there. Just shove it up there quickly, like near to the trade beacon. Handcuffs icon on the planet map is a quest. K's Breakout, I think the quest is. A prisoner being held by Easternesia. We were never at war with Easternesia. Has managed to steal a radio and call you. They're being held at the Camp Coldface. A 45-year-old Starship janitor. Yeah. She says there's an enemy outpost at the site guarded by 2 Outlanders. They may be an unknown threat. It's going to be a turret. It's going to be 2 Outlanders with a turret. And 9 days left before you never hear from them again. Challenge rating, normal. Not very hard. There's another one there. Assassination request. A mysterious figure contact the colony requesting the assassination of David Bishop. And they're offering a Masterwork sniper rifle and a Masterwork shield belt. But that's like over here. Kill 2 people over here. Or kill this person. It's a fuck of a long way away. I mean, it's possible. If I go back to my thing here, right? Form caravan. Right click that. The game will work me out a route. And I could send some of my colonists out. And they'll spend days. They'll travel through these tiles. They'll get on the road. Off they go. Boom, 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 boom. Fucking miles. They'll pass some other places. Maybe do some trades on the way. The whole trip, though, is 15 days. Your speed may vary. Yeah, fucking right, it may vary. All sorts can happen along the way. They might get jumped. So it's possible. Or, alternatively, if I clear that. Clear that and go back. World. There we are. Click your base. Form caravan. And then right click the thing. Take 2.56 to go over to that thing there, to Coldface. With some guns and some people. Take some food. At least the food won't go off. It's possible to send 2 people over. There's 2 people there to fight. Plus an unknown threat. They're going to have a turret. It is a guarded person, yeah. It's the quest. So if I accept that as a route for my for my caravan, you can then go to another screen here where you choose who goes on the caravan, what items they take with them. Like maybe give them some meds, some food, obviously. You want to ideally you want to go with bedrolls, which is cloth. So if I'm thinking about doing this, yeah, you can send burgers. It also tells you whether animals can forage along the way. I hope I haven't just formed a caravan while I was talking. I don't think I have. Form caravan there. Burgers needs obedience training or something before he's allowed to be assigned to a caravan, apparently. I'm not sure about that. You can see here as well, here's the values of all my colonists. Most value, this is quite interesting actually. Least valuable colonist, righteous. Second least, Duxicon. Then Scorp is number 4. Jakin is number 3 most valuable colonist. Goddess number 2. And then Ocelot's worth number 1. That includes their equipment and everything. So yeah, travel supplies, you make sure you give them some berries and meat and medicine and things. That's good. It's put that on a separate tab. You used to have to find your your good supplies in the whole list of items. And just general items you might want to take for trading. You can capture animals. There's a mod I got called Giddy Up. Some raiders turned up riding these giant muffalos and all. That was quite good. But you can ride pack animals. So I'm all set up to trade with space now. It's not draining the batteries too bad. In fact, the batteries are topped off. It doesn't have any digging down. No, it's not only ever the 6 colonists. You set up a scenario. You actually start with 3 or 1. You can start with 1 colonist and nothing. There's a few preset scenarios, but you can edit them to your heart's content. You can start with as many colonists as you want with whatever equipment you like. Prepare carefully, basically. You know, prepare your embark. Except it's up to you to decide how many points you want to use and how many times you want to re-roll your stats. All I did was I just doubled up the standard 3 start, and I had 6 people instead of 3, and doubled up the number of meals and food and wood and things that you come with, survival meals. And I had like 2 rifles instead of 1, just doubled up all the numbers. It's quite simple to do that. But yeah, this is like one of the highest ever rated games on Steam of all time. 97% approval rating or something daft like that. And it's like $20, and it's just thousands and thousands of hours of fun. I mean, I'll have 50 or 100 hours just out of this run. Never mind all the other dozens of times I've played it, and that's without messing with the mods. And some of those mods are complete overhaul mods. I've got a suite of mods to try and make it as much like Dwarf Fortress as possible, because some people have done elves and goblins and such. And dwarven doors, big, huge, like, crazy things that you can build thrones for him to sit in. There's DLCs as well for the game that look really interesting, that change everything. Nice one, Goddess. Thanks for watching. What are we on? 2 hours 27. Not too bad. Nothing too dramatic has happened today. Apart from making a few... I mean, Goddess has got a lovely red hat. Righteous doesn't have a hat. Maybe make you a Thrumbo tuck. No, I can't do that. Fox fur tuck. Nope. Synthread tuck. That's got to be possible, yeah? Tuck, tuck, tuck. Synthread. I have some. Oh, I've got cloth as well. I could just make a cloth one. Let's do that. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, to be honest, I tend to do like 2 to 3 hours for a stream. I'm on 2:28. Probably won't be going on too much longer. What are we on? 1 a.m. That's not too bad. So I'll give this a save. Just dying to see what this statue turns out. And I'd love to see a trader, to be perfectly honest. Nice. Well, thanks for dropping in, GD. Much appreciated. Next one of these will be on Friday. And just before you go, look at that. What a thing of beauty. It took me like 2 hours messing about earlier to get that set up. That's OBS doing the animating as well. Yeah, I like that. Evidence of the Thrumbo fight as well. Nice one, GD. Yeah, it was just a still, and all I did was edit the still and save another copy and edit it again till I had 8 versions of it. And I just got OBS to do a slideshow of the frames as quickly as it could. Like 50 milliseconds fade between each one. And the fade sort of animates it quite nicely. Like it's just fading from one frame to the other. And it's just 8 frames so that I've got the thing in the back. Yeah, it's just with that. I figured I'd put all that effort into making a card that looks like the base. So that means the base is certain to go down. Like, isn't it? As soon as you do that, it's going to fall to flame and ruin. Right, what are you up to? You're getting some blocks, okay. Seems fair. Nice. Ah, it's 3 blocks. Expand the Molotov training zone. Burgers is hauling blocks again. God, love him. See, I finally did something useful. I trained the dog. Animal handling level 4. Pathetic. Doesn't enjoy doing it. Doesn't really get much bonus from it. No, you're doing the snow here. Okay. It's all steel. I don't need to be taking that apart. Goddess is cloud watching. And why not? Or people with really no construction skill whatsoever. Well, a bit. Oh, she's coming to help. Not the steel. Out of storage. What I'm trying to do here is maintain like a border of 3 rocks. Maybe Burgers can get on with that. He is doing it. Look at that. Hold a rock straight away. Shame you can't order the animals to micromanage. Can't have everything. Okay, Rochester's asleep. We've nearly finished the research. This is very good. 3,200 out of 4,000. What's that? That's the research bench. Okay. I would much rather have that done though. Checking the Zerigium. Oh, yeah. Well, this light is being used effectively. A couple of strawberries. A little bit of cotton on the sides. I want that on because I want to make a tuck. Oh, it's not in range, is it? Okay. Why aren't you coming on? Well, because you're connected the wrong side of the switch. Okie dokie. I didn't think of that. Not gonna lie, I didn't think of that. Maybe that switch is not in the best place. I kind of want it indoors. Right, now I know the turret's on because that light is on. Goddess, I need you to be tailoring, please. Did you already make that tuck? You did not. I want a tuck, please. I want it made out of cloth. Because it'd be better than nothing. Yeah, good. I want them all to have different hats. Well, complete, make large sculpture. Righteous has got a tuck. Where have you gone with that sculpture, Scorp? What is it? It's a big spiky thing. Is it any good? It's normal. It's pretty rubbish. Okay. On this piece is an artwork of a square surrounded by circles. Shot by failure is called. Fucking crap. Oh, very disappointed. Still, better than nothing. It's not good. I mean, the other one that he made, the excellent one, 410 beauty. Depiction of a line surrounded by hearts. The work seems to represent difficulty. It's called a loyalty. I think we've processed all the smoke leaf. Almost. Just in time for the next crop. It can also drop extra colonists down to you from space in pods. Like somebody will just drop in a pod and be all smashed and wounded. You'll have a matter of a couple of hours, which is just a minute or two in game time to get them back to the base. Turn one of your beds into a hospital bed. You can also turn them into prisoner beds. Take people hostage. Okay. What are you doing, Scorby? Get them finished. Burgers on the job. Doing the odd random haul. Right, I think that's all the smoke leaf processed. Yes. Yeah, cool. So how many joints is that? 74? 76? There's some joints in here. Somewhere. Alright, I'm blind. Who's hidden the spliffs? It's like doing a word search. There they are. 74. But yeah, it's already counted them. Nope, plus those two, 76. Right, good. Righteous is having a sleep stargazing. No, he's fine. Even with that geothermal power thingy, the batteries are still not quite full. Probably because this thing is on. And this thing is on. And this thing is on. None of them need to be. Spring is here. Very good. I've got to leave the comms console on. Absolutely have to. Otherwise we'll never get a chance of trading. Right, let's have a look at their temperatures. Although we're probably alright now. We're over the worst of the winter. It's the 1st of April, May. We've been here officially for 1 year now. I think we arrived on the 1st of April, May, 5500. That is the birthday of the colony. 1st of April, May, 5501. Minus 77, minus 79, 76, 65. Only Goddess hasn't got very good stuff. That Synthread Parker is garbage. We got enough Thrumbo to make her one? Oh no, I made 2 of those already. Righteous has got the other Thrumbo first. No, who's got that? Ducks. Thrumbo Fur Parker. Yeah. The other thing you can do to mess about with them that's a bit Dwarf Fortressy, which I can show you, is the assignments. You can manage their outfits. So you can create a new outfit out of any of the stuff that you've got, like, you know, various bits of headgear. You could tell them they've all got to wear, this particular person's got to wear a bowler hat and a flak jacket and a parka or whatever. Or you could have winter outfits and summer outfits. And then you can assign them to that particular thing. You can also do a similar thing with a food restriction. You can have different diets from all, or drug policies. Yeah, is it like 6 or 9 cloaks on your dungeon keeper? The dungeon master would turn up wearing like 6 cloaks and nothing else. So it's officially the birthday of the fort. Yes. None of them have thrown a party in the entire year that we've been here. It's probably because food's always been such a miserable shortage. Righteous here has been really useful on his bio. You can see he's a night owl. Likes to be up during the night and sleep during the day. Gets a mood bonus if awake at night, and a mood loss if awake during the day. But that's easy, you just make them sleep during that mood loss bit, and they don't get any penalties for being in the dark as well, night owls. No, they do have moods. Yeah, if I'll open one of them up again. On this needs thing here, you see this mood is completely full. If it drops down to where these marks are, break thresholds, then they will actually have an event. Like they'll flip out. And then depending on what their bio is the kind of thing they'll do. Like if Scorp flips out, she's a brawler. 4 times more likely to start social fights, because of bloodlust. And you don't want a social fight as a result of a bad mood. You can also get good moods, yes. If their mood is consistently high, they'll go on a work frenzy. And then say the next thing that they make will have +2 levels. And that could enable them to make a legendary item then. I wasted a mood using Goddess to make the next thing that she constructed was going to be +2 levels, and she can make guns. But I forgot, and I had to make a chair. So she made this legendary dining chair called Lonely Lobster. The furniture is engraved with an image of a spruce tree. The work seems to express isolation. The scene takes place in the middle of a district. A chair called the Lonely Lobster. Yeah, and there's a few things here. A gerbil. An engraving on this furniture portrays a tooth. So it's, it's a simple shit one, like. And they have geometric ones as well. In case they make a really rubbish one, like this statue here is quite rubbish. It's normal. On this piece is an artwork of a square surrounded by circles. Right, means nothing. But if I look at some of the other sculptures in the bedrooms, on this sculpture is a portrayal of a fox wearing a duster. The work represents decency. It's called Poem. Strikingly, the lower part of the image is dominated by an artichoke. So it's a fox in a duster, and the bottom half of the image is a big fucking artichoke, and it's just called Poem. So yeah, randomly generated shit is fun, isn't it? This piece illustrates Ocelot huddled behind an oasis and shivering uncontrollably. 5 dying ants lay on the ground. The image is bordered by 10 cabbages. The work seems to express blood. The illustration tells the story of Ocelot getting hypothermia on the 10th of September. That's a bit more of a verbose one. The better the quality, the more lines they get, I think. But it's all based on events that the pawns have witnessed or things that happened in the colony. And that's, again, that's a direct take from DF, that, isn't it? There's a lot of things in this, heavily inspired by it. And that's honestly why I love this game. Because it's got like 10% of DF's flavour, but without any of the hassles. And all the menus are lovely. If there's any menus you're missing, you can put them in with a mod. This menu here in particular is a mod one, and I can add anything I want to it, just as a thing. Hostility response. All right. So yeah, you can fill that up with whatever bars you want. I can see here that Duxicon is starving, for example. But he's about to eat a meal. Must have just woken up. So this numbers mod is great because you can have a one-click check, like are they ready for combat kind of thing. Righteous needs rest. Duxicon needs food. I can watch him eat through this bar, and his food bar, there we go, full. Boom. Mood's going to go up now. I can see their target mood as well, based on whether they're going up or down, if they're surrounded by beauty and such. So, yeah. Now, to my mind, right, a full battery means we're wasting power. We're making more power than we're using. Probably because of this thing. So this isn't on. I'm going to do a test fire of this. I'm going to switch on the grow light, but I'm going to have 2 grow lights go in and see if our power income can handle it. See if it drains the batteries. I'm thinking the batteries are going to drain fast with 2 grow lights going. 2600, 2500, 2300, 2100. Yeah. Grid excess is plummeting fast. So there's a little bit of excess power in the grid that's being used up. Once that's gone, and that's now nearly gone, basically gone, the battery should start draining. No, the grid is handling 2 grow lights. Look at that lovely bright room with the light of 1,000 suns in there. So that should be and could be growing us a fuck ton of extra crops. Trouble is, it's minus 31 degrees in there. So, build a copy of that thing. Build 2 copies of that thing. One there, one there. Goddess has got nothing to do. You have now. Okay, Dux is already doing that. Good. You can leave them do it. They will just do it on their own. So they're dragging components now. She's building that. They can also fail as they're building. That's a terrible thing to happen. Yeah, sell the excess. And then when the heaters are there, you can put target temperatures in for them. 21 degrees is ideal. Over here I've got sets of 3 bedrooms, right, with vents in between. So I've only got 1 heater, but the heater is set a little bit, set to 25 degrees, purely because the heat's going to bleed into the other 2 rooms either side. So the actual temperature in that room is 21, and so are the rooms either side. That's 22. Okay, that's fine. Over here I've done the same thing. Heater in the middle set to 23. Okay, 21, 21, 21. Seems alright. But the heat bleeds out through, there's really good heat mechanics, which is why I've double skinned the walls all around here to stop the heat bleeding out from my grow room. Double thick. I don't care about this because that's my cold storage. I'm trying to keep stuff switched off to conserve the power. Looks like we can handle 2 grow lights and all the required heating. I just want to see now, does this room get up to temperature? Or am I going to need to double skin this room? Also, this room is a lot warmer than this one, so a vent is needed between the 2. I'm lazy, so I'll just make a copy of that vent. Build copy. I'll stick this in the wall, and it should equalize the temperatures between the 2 rooms. Or I could put a heat extractor that just pumps the heat from there into there. That'll use power though. I could have just put a load of grow beds in around the vent and put 2 heaters in. That was the original plan, yeah. But to be honest, the grow light uses such a vast amount of power that I do need to get the electricity from the geothermal. There are other geothermals on the map though. I got plans to get another one of those big machines around this thing over here and wire it up. That'll be good. Then maybe I can turn that back into growing. But I think this will be the growing. I need to keep an eye on this now, right? And see whether the temperature comes up. Minus 18. And install that bit of wall, please. Right. So I'm going to put a vent between these 2 places. No greenhouse. You have to choose between indoors or outdoors. This has got like a corrugated iron roof on it that they've just thrown up. Raiders can drop in pods straight through that and crash in anywhere. This slightly darker green stuff is thick roof, where it's been built into the mountainside. This used to be a big hill that I've hollowed out. So raiders cannot crash through this. But this dark green stuff has got the extra problem where it could generate insects from deep within the earth. Big fucking ant lions. And oh, dear me. That just means like up close and personal fighting. Not good. Your people with shotguns and melee stuff, they might be alright. Right, it's -1 degrees in here. The vent is in place. Inspired trading. Here we are. Here is a mood that you were on about. Scorp, thanks to his high general mood for a long sustained time, has got an inspiration. We'll get a significant trade price bonus when closing the next trade deal sometime in the next 8 days. It's a random person, it's a random skill, so it's probably not the right person. If I look at their bio, social of 4, they're not even the trader. I believe Duxicon is the... no. Oathsalot is the trader with a social of 11. That's for trading, and it's also for interrogating prisoners. Oh, and you can chop prisoners up and sew their bits onto your guys. No, they won't insist on it, no. No, it's not like they'll go mad if they don't trade. He just gets that bonus. But I'd be better off using oaths anyway. And also their gear offers bonuses for trading. Like that hat that Goddess has got, the Fox Fur Hood, offers 20% bonus to social impact. And that's not just trading apparently, that's all whenever they say hello to each other. Because they've got to get along, otherwise they'll start stabbing each other's eyes out. So you can see here on the social... perfect friends with Jaken. They're both kind and they say kind words to other colonists, Goddess and Jaken. But Goddess absolutely fucking hates Oathsalot for some reason. They've had 10 chit-chats, but they've insulted each other. And -19 because of that. Oathsalot's opinion of Goddess is +10, but Goddess's opinion of Oathsalot, -15. That could be a problem. Yeah, that's the only issue there. Goddess hates Oathsalot. But nobody else hates each other. Oathsalot doesn't hate anyone. Not bothered about ducks, but... So there's a chance of Goddess starting a social fight with Oathsalot for whatever reason. But she is a kind person, apparently, on her bio. Very neurotic, so she works 40% faster but breaks quicker. Jealous, has to have the best bedroom. I got 2 people that has to have the best bedroom. It can get bad. It's not quite a tantrum spiral, but if you only start with 3 people and suddenly 2 of them fight each other, and then like they're wounded, and you've only got 1 decent bloke left, maybe you can't shoot, and then the raiders turn up, you're fucked. It kind of boils down to running out of manpower to keep people alive, unless you set up a reasonably compact thing, and that's where again it's very similar to Dwarf Fortress. If you haven't wasted too much time pathfinding and mucking about, it's a nightmare. So when you build a workstation, you have to put a bill on it to tell it what to do, and then you can go into the details. Like with my with the cookery, I've told them when they finish making a meal, just drop it on the floor. Don't bother taking it to a thing. You can tell it what stockpile you want it to go to, or you can just say, look, just drop it on the floor, get on with the next one. And I've put stockpiles of meat and rice right next to there. That's what they need to cook with. So whoever's cooking should be able to just grab rice, grab meat, make a thing, dump it on the floor, do it again, grab rice, grab meat, not move, no pathfinding. Otherwise they'd be going to the freezer, getting 4 bits of rice, going to the freezer, getting 4 bits of meat, making a meal, taking the meal to the freezer, putting it away. That sort of thing. Bollocks. Hey, done. Pathfinding is okay in this. It's a very simple algorithm it's using. Okay. I need to get that done again. Duxie, you need to cook, my friend. That's it. Scott's made a really shit statue. The smoke leaf has come in. That's the other good news done. We have smoke leaf joints, 76 of them. 76 joints in storage. Look at that. Actually got a grow of smoke leaf that was successful. And the next crop is coming in as well. So that's about 76 joints a crop. They sell for about $7 each. That's about $500 worth. It's a lot of effort, to be honest, for what we've got. But they're very useful for other things as well. And, yeah, some thrumbo horns, excuse me. I'll leave it running. Here we go. But yeah, it's been pretty chill this session. Nothing too dramatic has happened. I did flash freeze the base, and then there was an event that cut the power off. There was a solar flare. All electricity dies for a day, so the entire crop just fucking died. But the smoke leaf was on 90% anyway, and it was almost harvested. But it threw us an event that was going to steal the entire crop at like 90-odd%. So I just forced it to be harvested anyway. Jacob saved the day, got it all in. Yeah, we got heal root coming in as well, herbal meds. So we're not going to ram through the emergency good medicine. Oh look, a generous event. A psychic soothe for females, and everyone in the colony is a female. Some distant engine of happiness stirs, projecting a psychic drone onto the site through an orbital amplifier, tuned only to affect females. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit better. That's good. Everyone in this colony is a female, including the dog. Even burgers. I don't know if it affects burgers. That's a fucking generous event, yeah. You can also set up several colonies as well, Silver. If I wanted to, I could send some people off in a caravan. And I was thinking about sending someone off the ice sheet. To see if there's any trees there or any animals or anything at all worth hunting. So form caravan, click there. It only take 0.23 days to get there. Yeah, they can forage for food as well on the way. Apparently, it says there's berries available, 50% foraging. So I could pop down there with some geezers just to see what's there. And then it would randomly generate. No, because this game is particularly grim. Tynan, the dev, is a one-man dev. He decided that all the animals can reproduce, that's fine. But humans will never reproduce in this game. And he asked for people making mods to not mod that in as well. Because it's really fucking horrible. This game is designed to end in tears and flames and mechanoids shooting everyone in the head. Or raiders carrying you off into slavery and all. So it's perfectly possible. There is reproduction mechanics. We had some turkeys. We got these 3 eggs out of them until hypothermia got the turkeys and their beaks froze off. I noticed they had about 10% beak left. So we just slit their throats. And yeah, but I haven't figured out what to do with the eggs. That's their first ever visitor, Sammy. Visited us when we first arrived, didn't have a base set up, didn't have any food for the dog. So I invited Sammy in and we slit her throat and threw her in the freezer as dog food, stole her clothes. And Jacob has been wearing her guinea pig fur parka ever since. He's also got an auto pistol that we stole off her. It's called Red Crab, this auto pistol. It bears the artwork of an ash tree, with an alpaca being the focal point. So there's an alpaca behind the focal point of an ash tree. An auto pistol called the Red Crab. Yeah, all stolen from that lovely lady that came to visit. Yeah, you get extra colonists, or you go and rescue people, or you do quests, you know, like that K's Breakout quest, 7 days to go on that before we never hear from that person again. Do I want to go and rescue a Starship janitor? Not bothered. Can't really feed the mouths we've got. Things were tight with food at the start. I started myself with 100 survival meals, but each person eats 2 meals a day. So with 6 people, that's 12 meals a day. 100 meals, what's that? 8 days? So I started 8 days of food. And I had to research hydroponics and get all this built, plus all the power and all the mining, and get a base built and make sure nobody died of hypothermia or went too angry. I had 8 days to do it. And I was down to like the last sort of 10 meals or something. Something absurd. But if somebody got really, really unhappy now, I could just order them to smoke a smoke leaf joint, and that would be fine. But I'm sorry to say, I'm hitting 3 hours now, so it's looking like it's time for me to save this up. We've done a year. It's the 1st of April, May, so that's officially 1 year of this game. And if you count up how many hours I've done on the previous streams, I think it's about 15 hours to get through this year. It takes about 5 years to complete the game. Oh, you're welcome. I'll be playing again on Friday. What I should do now, of course, is have a look to see who is on and do a raid. Traditional streaming etiquette. Let's have a look. Yeah, as usual, Sal's on, of course. So what I'm going to do is raid Salford. And if there's anyone here watching, this will just boot up a next stream for you to watch. It's only a couple of you going across. You don't have to stay there, but you're welcome to watch it. But thanks for watching, and I'll be streaming Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, about 1 hour after market close, 10 PM GMT. And yeah, you're welcome to join and watch, or just lurk. That's cool. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.